calling my agent. I'm calling my agent today.
Relax. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Better Connecticut.
You got the whole
I'm so
thing.
happy. I got the whole thing. They gave me the whole line. Mine was better.
I don't know if it was. I really put a lot of emphasis on my better today. How are you?
I'm good. Happy Wednesday. I know what day it is.
I know. Well, I thought it was Tuesday when I woke up this morning because Monday we had off.
I know. We're
so
getting
it's like we're all kind of
hot and sticky.
Well, this weekend is going to be hot. 90. We're talking about a heat wave, potentially heat wave coming up starting this weekend. The latter part
Coldest
of the weekend.
Memorial Day in over 100 years. And now we're talking about a heat wave.
Isn't that amazing?
It's just wild.
Absolutely amazing. All right, now what else is wild is this video. I'm sure you've seen it unless you're living under a rock. This is the bear and the girl from The Wizard of Oz, Dorothy, comes out and scares the bear away. Now watch what happens.
Watch. It's a woman in California. Her dogs start barking at the bear.
17-year-old. She's 17.
No, what? She's
Here
gonna
we come.
No. Get away from my dogs.
Look at this.
She just shoves the bear.
Shoves the bear, scoops up her babies, and she clicked her heels, and it was lions and tigers and bears. Oh my!
And there's Toto.
She got Toto. So I'm labeling her the Dorothy of The Wizard of Oz girl who scares away the bears. But look at that bear. I mean, the bear was protecting its cubs and also trying to eat the dogs. And the girl was like, well, we're not going to have it. So what is that? Is it fight or flight?
Well, she got her instincts.
She went fight.
She went fight.
She went fight.
Now, I did see an interview with her this morning where she said that you shouldn't go. Bears are dangerous. You shouldn't go punching a bear. She got lucky. Looking back.
You shouldn't go punching a bear.
I mean, it worked for her in that instance.
That's good advice.
But just don't do it. Now you know what animal you do punch.
A shark.
A shark.
Yes.
You come in contact with a shark, you punch it in the nose.
Punch it in the nose.
And or grab its gills, and that might save your life.
The useful information you learn here on Better Connecticut. Never punch a bear.
Punch a shark.
Do punch a shark.
All right, how about this? We're going to let you know that Amazon is now having Prime Day earlier. So if you've been feeling cooped up like you couldn't do enough online shopping during the pandemic.
First day of summer, they're starting our Prime.
June 21st and 22nd.
Well, technically the first day of summer arrives is the 20th at 11:52 in the
solstice,
evening. Right. So it's like almost the 21st.
So you wake up to a whole new world of discounts.
A whole new world. A new exciting point of shopping. Now, will everybody else jump on the bandwagon, or will they move their Prime
That's
dates?
Traditionally what happens. Walmart, Target, everyone just tries to compete because they don't want everyone buying everything on Amazon Prime Day. So we'll see.
June 21st and 22nd.
I don't know why everything's getting pushed earlier.
It's like Christmas.
Okay, but pretty soon
we're going to have in October.
Pretty soon we're going to start shopping for Christmas after January 2nd if they keep moving it up.
I'm totally shopping on June 21st. Like I know I got to get some things for Christmas.
I don't usually do Christmas. I probably should. I usually get other things I need on sales like that.
Well, if the kids are anything like you were a kid growing up, they'll know what they have under the tree months before it even gets wrapped.
My training as an investigative journalist began early with an X-Acto knife.
With an X-Acto knife opening Christmas gifts that were wrapped.
I needed to see if the Cabbage Patch Kid was really there.
Did it come?
It did.
Yeah, you're lucky it didn't go back. Santa Claus is not good. Santa Claus does not like that.
All right, don't do that.
All right.
Don't punch a bear. Don't look at your Christmas gifts.
Exactly.
Walmart will be expanding its hours after reducing them during the pandemic. As of June 5th, so that's the end of this week, stores are going to be opening up from 6 in the morning till 11 at night.
It's a long time to be open, right?
Well, I guess that would be more traditional what they do. I mean, now it's sometimes you going out late and you don't realize that the stores are all closed.
Who goes to a Walmart at 11 o'clock at night?
Well, what if someone works late?
I guess if you have to get third shifters, I guess.
And most pharmacies and vision centers, they also are going to return to pre-pandemic hours.
I also saw that Sam's Club is bringing back the taste testing.
Oh, like Costco?
Costco,
So that could be something fun to do over the weekend. Go to air conditioning and get free samples. Costco,
Sam's Club, Costco.
Don't buy anything because you need to wait for Amazon Prime Day. Just go get their free food.
All right, now I got to ask you a question. Yeah. Oh, you never worked at home. You were always here.
I was always here.
I
worked from home 1 week, and I was happy that most of the time was here because I think it's easy. I give people a lot of credit who are working from home.
Me too.
But for me, and maybe because of what we do, it's just like we don't have the right setup.
I can't do it. I was home for 3 months.
Depends on what you're doing. If I'm just writing a story, I actually like writing from home because I'll just get under my covers and no one bothers me.
But I would rather go to work. Well, employees are quitting instead of giving up working from home. They'd rather quit than give up working from home.
Yes,
What'd you say,
39% are saying they would quit rather than having some level of remote work if the bosses are going to be hard-nosed about you have to come in all the time. But the reason why they can say that is so many companies are saying it's working for them and they're going to offer some blend of remote work. And so if you don't like the job you have and it's something you do remotely, you can probably go to another company who's going to hire you. So companies are being forced to sort of say, all right, we won't make you come back 100% of the time. The other thing that's working, though, is there's a competition factor that if you're not seen by the bosses, if you're not part of it, you might get passed over for different opportunities.
Yeah.
So some people are wanting to come back at least a few days a week so they can have FaceTime with the boss and all.
Well, and they're saying that millennials and Gen Z, that figure was almost half.
Almost half.
50% of them said that they would quit as opposed to giving up their flex time spent.
I was speaking to a friend who's a manager, and he said if they didn't agree to let people have some hybrid, they'd be losing a whole bunch of their workforce.
It's incredible. And then if they're going to go and work for the competition, so you might as well.
Because everyone's offering that. Now, some businesses, obviously, like the grocery store, frontline services, nurses and grocery store workers, people stocking shelves, television news anchors, although we can work from home, I guess they figure that out.
If we had to.
If you have the right iPad at home, but.
All right, Pizza Hut is bringing back the edge, which means that the toppings go all the way to the edge.
It's like an infinity pool for the pizza.
But where's the crust, Kara?
You're not supposed to have the crust.
All I do is eat pizza for the crust.
See, I'm the reverse. I leave the crust on the plate.
No, I would totally be eating your crust.
People like me would get the edge because it's wasted space if you don't
I would totally be eating your crust.
Really?
Yeah, I've never had pizza with you, I don't think, because I don't think I've ever seen you eat pizza in all the years I've known you.
Well, here on Newsroom Snow Days, I'll have it.
Yeah, Snow Days.
To be honest,
but I've never eaten your crust.
If we went out to dinner when we order, I would order something different.
Okay, well, if you do ever order pizza, save me the crust.
I will.
Because I will eat it. Even if it's the next day, I will still eat it. Because I love
it's all
pizza.
tough?
I
like
don't care.
the part that has the cheese and the toppings on it, and the crust has nothing.
I love it all. I just love pizza.
All right, gas station snacks. These are the best gas station snacks, according to a survey. All my kids ever want to do is go to a gas station to get snacks. And I don't know, none of these snacks are on our list.
Well, that's because it's the Northeast, which encompasses a huge geographical area. So Stewart's shops. This got to be upstate New York, because I remember Stewart's like on a family trip to like Atlantic City. We'd see a Stewart's every now and then.
Well, they say ice cream from Stewart Shop's ice cream, which would be sold at a gas station, they're saying, is a #1 treat. And also these Gobs whoopie pies.
That's in Pennsylvania.
And Wawa hoagies.
Wawa hoagies I have heard of in New Jersey. Everybody goes to Wawa for their hoagies, and in Pennsylvania.
Whatever happened to just like a bag of combos or something?
No, you got to get if you're going to get your hoagie, you're getting them from Wawa. Like they're famous for their hoagies.
Wawa?
Yeah, Wawa. Flying duck. It means flying duck.
It does?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wawa.
So you learn something new on this show every day.
Every day.
How about that tonight? Don't feel bad about just grabbing a rotisserie chicken at the grocery store, because today is National Rotisserie Chicken Day. And you also, speaking of what you learn on Better Connecticut, could go back to how to carve it, the life-changing way we've learned from Price Chopper.
I can't do the rotisserie chicken anymore. It's too messy. There's like things in it and like some of the...
It's a great way to feed a whole family quickly.
I know, but it's so messy. I just can't do it.
If you chop it the way we learned from Price Chopper.
Yeah, that's true. I've been doing the ground turkey though. I've been doing it on the stove top.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I take it and I put it in my salad. So I have a nice warm turkey.
You put the ground turkey on the salad?
Put ground turkey on my salad.
How about a little taco seasoning or something?
Could be. Oil and vinegar. It's delicious.
So this is when your kid wants something on the birthday cake, you say, okay, I'm going to figure out how to do this.
Right.
This was a little unusual. You remember the Lion King movie where Mustafa, the father, dies? That is the scene that this 3-year-old girl wanted depicted on her birthday cake.
But she had an ulterior motive. She wanted everyone to feel sad so that they wouldn't want to eat the cake and that the cake would be all for herself. So she, at 3 years old, is already manipulating her parents, which I think is fantastic. She's like, everyone is going to be so sad
that I'll get all the cake to myself?
That I'll get all the cake to myself. So look, could you imagine going to the store and saying, I need the Mustafa dead cake? I mean, seriously.
The mother did say that she felt a little weird requesting it, but the bakers thought it was funny, and of course now it's gone viral.
Unbelievable.